is if you weren't hurting other people and manipulating and taking advantage of other people left and right while you were in this situation. But the truth is that, like, whenever, like, I then become, say that they were in a bad place, or, oh, like your personal stress ball. This empathy, rather than all Palestine, like the other use for it. But that's the one. Zero sympathy because
hung out with me all day.
Literally zero sympathy.
Well, no.
Like,
if he had actual sympathy, he wouldn't have he wouldn't have let this go live. He would have sought the help that he needed to get his mental right, and then come forward with it on his own. But instead, he's
amount of damage that
he's not mad that he's not sorry that he did what he did, and he's not even sorry for that. He's sorry he got caught.
Like, and even I could do better.
Things we never once did. I felt this relationship was taking a huge strain, but I thought it could be fixed over time since things were just so amazing that first year. But as we stayed around longer, I started resenting her a lot more. You can take it out of only mode. Emiru has a lot of rabbits. It was her calling when she first moved in. These were a big part of her life.
So here we go. He talked about the rabbits that she said that he would talk about.
As those rabbits moved out of her room and into the living room, they started to see disgusting neglect. No food, no water.
Which he lived in the house, by the way. He lived in the house this whole time. So he let this whole thing happen. Like, assuming all this is true, he let this happen. Like, that's a best case scenario. He let all this happen.
Would not having clean bedding for weeks. I, along with many others who would come over, would give them what they needed, and I would tell her all the time to take care of them, but to no avail. She completely neglected those rabbits, so much that many of them just died over 1 year of being around in my house. My cleaning ladies would clean them just because they felt terrible, and my brother once came over and said, and I quote, "If you ever marry this woman, I'll never forgive you." Here is a video up close of Emiru's rabbits. These are small.
It's interesting how there's no rabbits in the pictures yet.
Mites that are inside the rabbit.
It's not her rabbits. You're never going to see a single rabbit in this video.
Cage, and she didn't care. She completely neglected these animals, and I'm not going to sit around and let people say that she didn't. People who came to my house knew that they were neglected. This is an up-close view of the rabbit cage being completely disgusting and neglected. She left them to die. And I'm not going to sit here and have her pretend she didn't.
And you didn't call, any kind of, like, shelter or anything? You didn't call, like, I don't even know what the fuck it's called, like a neglect thing or whatever?
It's fucking disgusting.
If she is neglecting the animals, then why aren't they dying at the new house? If Emiru is the problem and she's neglecting these animals, then why are there no dead rabbits in the new house? And why are there no dead rabbits in the house before this? Why are there no rabbits in the video? This is a video your brother took? When was the video taken?
This is a video from my own
Probably
brother.
just the empty cages.
These are mites all around her cage.
How would he know if they aren't dying at her house now? So you think she's abusing them in her house now too? Lying? Trying to misrepresent
You have to realize that, like, this person just openly admitted to lying to everyone at OTK and all of his friends. You can't trust anything this human being says.
Being truth about the again about
the
zoomed out view. It's a 15-second video.
And he died. My brother once came over and said that if I marry her, he'll never forgive me. In fact, these rabbits are completely neglected, and this is disgusting. Emma wouldn't clean the cages, and the smell became so bad that we started to have the rabbits just be outside. I told her if that's the case, she's got to make sure she's giving them water, because they are her responsibility. Instead, these rabbits were left outside in 100-degree heat with no food or water or anything.
I can't comment on what Maya said.
Most of the time being in cages with no bedding besides poop all over the place. Emmy is that I don't want her to be my children's mother, and I couldn't see myself marrying her.
Which is the reason why you texted her 40 times after this, after she left.
Mm-hmm.
And you, like, chat GPT'd, potentially, you know, things about how you wanted to get married to her, and you told multiple other people that you thought that you were gonna get married. That's all the reason is this. But it also makes Russell and Simply look really bad, too. Which are, like, two people that are getting AoE'd by this, that he just doesn't even consider the way that they feel at all.
Well,
So
of
they were
course. I
also
mean, this guy doesn't care about anything other than his reputation, and it's ruined.
Complicit.
Nobody will collab with him now.
So you see how quickly...
The fights from these times started to get worse. I would constantly want to be farther and farther from her. I would use her for content, but after stream would want to be alone. I didn't know how to break up with her, or end things. She was a co-owner of my org, the only person I knew, and the strain of the relationship and hiding the relationship was really taking a toll on me. On top of that, the stalkers were getting worse. One stalker came to my house, and I had to point a gun at him for 30 minutes until the cops came. These stalkers are no joke, and the pressure from the relationship, the anger I felt, and the stalkers as a whole really made us lash out at each other. She would tell me that she doesn't realize what
So this is like some stalker thing. Like, yeah, you security. A Burr had stalkers there, too. So, like, and I mean, then maybe it's again what's Lily's relation alleged on this.
His doing wrong about this, but I would constantly tell her on and off stream that she needs to do more because these stalkers are getting worse.
It doesn't matter what you do, guy. Even if you figure out who the stalker is and you ban them from chat, they're just gonna keep doing it. That's what they do. And for the most part, the police can't even really do anything, even if you press a restraining order. I mean, you can put a restraining order, yes, but, like, there's only so much the police can do.
I know I wasn't perfect with my language aggressive at whole.
I get so.
Stop talking about past relationships, and yes, I didn't want her to travel without me. I also said that I didn't want her to hang out with specific people. This is because I didn't want her to get hurt. I didn't want... And I know with how my mental was and who I was...
A really...
fucking relationship, but I was so confused as a person. And I'm sorry I didn't... I'm sorry things got... The last time...
bitch, please.
And I'm sorry I didn't... I'm sorry things got to this fucking point, man. The last 9 months of this relationship...
What is that?
I wanted space, but she still wanted around. She always wanted me to drive over.
Keep in mind that, like, ever since this happened, there have been 2 additional people that have alleged that he assaulted them.
Rabbits. No, my favorite one is where he says, she threw pillows and blankets at me, so I put holes in the wall. That's my favorite one.
Less than 24 hours of this stuff coming out. There have been 2 additional people that have alleged that he assaulted them within less than 24 hours of this stuff coming out.
Jesus Christ.
That knew him is really defending him. Person that is in... And not a single person that is in the space that knew him is really defending him.
Mm-hmm.
Restart fight.
I understand... Listen, guys. I understand some of this... There's for this. I said it last time. People got mad. They said I was vague posting. I would tell you.
Pictures of me whenever I would drive to her house. They knew my every movement. I couldn't take it. Between the rabbits, the stalkers, and the overall ability to handle situations with each other, I knew this wouldn't last, but I didn't know how to get out of the relationship. She did not want to move out. As for me telling Cheddar to leave my house, he was swatting at Chompy constantly and making him bleed. I not only was the one that wanted her to move out first, I was the one that wanted the cat out of the house because he was attacking my cat. Every month went by the last year and our fights started to get louder. We were breaking up with each other almost weekly. Fights were getting more aggressive and shouting began to increase. I was not perfect and I reflect on those situations poor taste to myself. I'm a she's at me. Punched holes in the wall, but Emmy was also violent. She would throw clothes or plushies at me, and I...
Clothes and plushies, brother. She's throwing clothing and plushies at you, and you're putting holes in the fucking wall.
Punched holes in the walls or slammed doors in aggression.
Oh, not plushies. Bro, his chat.
Example is this is what happened. but there's not going to be any evidence or any proof of somebody throwing a plushie. So he can say this, and there's no way that you can really disprove this happening.
Numerous times. She would constantly say she's going to kill herself in arguments, and I have a picture where while I had a gun pointed at one of her stalkers who came to my house while she was in Kansas, she told me she was going to kill herself out of aggression of the situation while it was happening.
And I want to address
What's happening? I'm so confused. It's like
this claim because it's been a question that a lot of people have really brought up, and I want to talk about this just for a couple of minutes. Can streamers keep their relationships between them? The reason why is because when you do that and you try to be that's be.
This stalker who was at my house, his background picture was Emaru, and when he talked to the cops, he was in love with her and thought that she was talking to him. It is disgusting what these stalkers can do. I will say this. The fact that this guy came to my house, and the result of it was a cop brought him down the street to a QT, which is a 7-Eleven, situation in general. I knew she posted a very provocative picture, one that she knew I would hate, and she posted it to make me upset. She admitted that
she posted it to make me upset, and she admitted that it made me upset. One of them has intent, the other one has acknowledgement.
And I broke up with her. We broke up for about a month. A common place where we would get food. And then we went back to her house. We cuddled for about 30 minutes and started stage because I thought that's what she wanted on her stream. And I started to advance to the next stage because I thought that's what she wanted. She yelped, and I immediately sprung up and was scared if I did anything wrong, or did wrong in general. I got scared and left the house. I apologize if that made Emmy uncomfortable for me not saying sorry, and I wish I said sorry back then. But we got back together soon afterwards. And during those last few months where we were fighting, we were still fighting, but it did feel like the relationship had good progress. We should see what we want, and Emmy had an idea to write down everything we wanted on paper. I'm going to let everyone know that what I'm about to say is very true.
Yes, what I am saying is very true. I have no proof, but it's very true. You know, it's very true, guys. I think what she wrote on the paper is I want to marry you and have kids or some shit.
This letter that I was staring in front of me, and I just handed her back the paper. She began to cry. And I told her, I'm sorry, I just can't do this anymore. I knew we were just beyond the point of toxicity in the relationship, that our trust had completely...
This is, keep in mind, in the context of before that he sends her all of these messages and all of this stuff, trying to get her back.
Mentally well. I walked away. I went to her door, and as I opened it, the last words I ever heard her say is, "Don't go. I love you." That week, I made flights to Japan because I didn't want to sit around and wait to possibly get back together again. I have never talked to her in person since. I have messaged her numerous times wondering why I have been removed from OTK, Discords, and I was very scared because I didn't know what was going on. Nobody was talking to me or contacting me, and I have had...
Well, that's what happens when you're an abusive piece of shit. You tend to get removed from all the good things that you don't deserve.
You have to understand. But yeah, this thing, whatever you think happens, multiple people acting the entire thing.
Drunk much messaged her love letters, as you saw on stream. But after 10 months, I know we're much better off without each other. I did see her at a party once at Simply's house. The house was very small, and I opened the door, I said whoops, and proceeded to talk in the other room about what I possibly did wrong, and began to bawl out and be depressed because I just saw my ex-girlfriend. I want to make it very clear. I was not following her, nor there.
The guy you talked to,
I even went 3 years straight.
Clearly went up to her and made a statement, guy. Did you realize that she sat down with the lawyer and he gave that statement?
And trauma bonding, to be completely alone, is such a difficult thing for both of us. We were dating.
Surely. And threatening her employees that you would destroy Emaru if she came out with anything about you. If you've really changed as a person, then why have you, within the last week, been doing the exact same thing that
you've been doing
you know,
for the
you've been
past 4
saying you're
years.
trying to avoid.
Mm-hmm.
Following and believe this. Do the right thing. This will tell it. Most affected by either shitting.
The movie a lot better. Austin, myself, and I've had a lot of trauma lingering from there as a whole, and I feel a lot better from that.
Like, I mean, again, like, what about the other people that were negatively affected? Her trauma. It's all about him.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
Nothing.
As for her, then why did you say that at a party that you would destroy her? Why did you say that?
You have to keep in mind that he said that he's got other videos and like messages that he's going to be leaking over the next 3 days. Nothing's really come
You
out.
hope the best for her, but you want to also destroy.
And I hope that she can move on. We were in a toxic relationship. I saw that. I've realized over the years of 2 relationships now online that I'm a horrible boyfriend and I have a lot to work on for myself. Therapy and work on.
If she releases this stuff, he'd destroy her. Yeah. It's that simple. By trying to say he'll release damaging information about them.
Yeah, it's blackmail.
Be threatening to doing.
If it's free ball, the answer is, of course it is. For me, but for the people around me. If you're wondering if it's scripted, the answer is...
Yeah, of course it is.
I have a lot of messages that I have that I'm going to expose as time goes on, because I do believe that this is a time to go fucking buck wild.
Why wouldn't you do it? Why wouldn't you do it the same day? Why wouldn't you pull it up on stream? If you have all this information, it kind of feels to me like he's a dying dog, and he's trying to get as much bark as he can out of him before he finally goes away forever, hopefully.
Make it very clear. When it comes to Emaru, when she says that I was getting ready to go after her and that I was going to use her rabbits against her, that was never the plan. Emmy were to say something about me, I would say something back. It was if she ever said anything...
She did this.
Yeah, the holes in the wall were from her, didn't you know?
And that is exactly what I said. And that is what's going to happen, because you can't mess with me anymore. Lose. In Texas, and you want to say that she didn't abuse those rabbits at my house? You're lying. You know she did. She abused those rabbits and she let them outside, and it's disgusting.
As I said, I've never seen any evidence of that. Everything, I mean, again, like whenever she's in her new house and in the house before that, the rabbits were being taken care of and they weren't being abused. You could ask Bonnie and Senna that. It's just bullshit.
Something I plan. Like Asmongold, where he says that one of her rabbits she took and brought around. What about the other 6 rabbits that died? As for what happened with me and Emaru, it is I mentally have been fucked up for years, and I'm very proud of myself for working on myself. And I believe that I fucked Texas. I left myself. I'm absolutely.
What a joke.
With him?
What a fucking joke of a human being. Seriously, what a joke. This guy's a fucking joke. Those plushies can kill you? You're ridiculous, bro. You're fucking ridiculous. Oh, man, that took up a lot of time. Holy fuck, that took up so much time. Okay, give me a second. Weird stream. Okay. Alright. Alright, let's get it. Boop. So here's the clips of Mizkif.
Oh, this is it.
Context. Imiru exposed how Mizkif was abusive and controlling her every move during their relationship. Well, people literally found the exact moment on stream she was talking about.
And then I check my Discord messages, and he's messaging me, you know, I'm gonna kill myself. Basically, he was upset because...
Here we go.
Alright, chat. I'll see you guys later. Probably tonight, if not tomorrow.
What does unofficial Mizraid mean?
Basically, Mizkif ended his stream because he had lower viewership, and his chatters joined Emiru's stream, while he was messaging her that he wanted to zap himself.
Messaging her while she's live.
All acting. Like we haven't murdered. Like we haven't pillaged.
You hear it? You see her
You
trying
hear the door in the background?
We haven't murdered. Like we haven't pillaged.
You hear it?
Damn.
You see her trying to keep it together. He's
Damn.
slamming the door.
Go to the restroom real quick.
I'm stuck in here? Okay.
So just scared, yeah.
I actually downloaded her VOD and confirmed how she left for 20 minutes, then came back completely overwhelmed because that schizo was spamming her, saying he wanted to kill himself while punching her door, all because she had higher viewership.
But alright, yeah, I'm gonna log out for now, but I'll probably come back later.
This is when
That's
she
crazy.
stopped,
If not, tomorrow my normal time.
which she didn't do. Yeah, I actually kept going back and forth, slamming the door because you didn't get big enough for that. Yeah. Man.
That's
We
crazy.
haven't pillaged.
Fucking schizo.
I'm ashamed that the situation's
People,
got
it's crazy that people like this get into positions where they're at. It's fucking disgusting.
bad. But Emmy was also violent. She would throw clothes or plushies at me, and I punched holes in the walls or slammed doors in aggression.
Yeah, those plushies, man. I know they've been known to kill people, you piece of shit.
Mizkif waited the literal second our dear Voldemort went offline to start streaming, so I'm going to include one of the Phase Boys' reactions. It's literally perfect.
But Emmy was also violent. She would throw clothes or plushies at me, and I punched
Fucking
holes in the walls
idiot.
or slammed doors in aggression.
What a dumbass.
No, I gotta be getting trolled. Wait, I'm not even kidding. Is this a joke? Did I just hear him say she threw a plushie?
What a joke.
Miz said in his thing that...
Another 40 million watching another 40-minute video today. That's too much.
Oh, no. Oh, jeez. Here we go.
But I want to make sure if I know.
Oh, this is... Oh, no. Oh, jeez. Here we go.
But I want to make sure if I know something, speak honestly. After my stream, I got close-up pictures of the shock collar on my mother's life.
Oh my
I
god.
didn't see prongs. I'm pretty sure it's a vibrate collar.
Context.
I'm also not even friends with his son. But that 100% is a shot caller, as a fact. I think that shit is 100% a shot caller.
I'm honestly impressed by Ludwig. He's managed to do every single thing wrong.
But I just genuinely saw a picture of it after. It did
And
have tape.
A
everybody in
picture after?
Dad is mad. Oh, brother, why? And this is one of his first supporters, one of his moms.
And I saw pictures on my mother's life. I saw a picture of it.
Bro, for the love of Christ. We have the creator of the collar, confirming it's one of the shocking...
That's right. The creator of the collar said it was a shocking collar. Darn.
We have people proving you can remove the prongs with ease. Then there are channels that have literally overlaid the schematics of the collars, showing how it's 100% a shocking one, since the vibrating type is much smaller.
Stop farming it. I'm not farming it, but like...
Jesus Christ.
Oh my god.
I genuinely saw it, so it's like, am I supposed to sit here and not say I saw it? Should I lie? Should I lie and say I didn't? I don't love this shit, bro. I'm just genuinely sitting here as a human. I saw it with my own eyes.
What a
And I went
dumbass,
on
dude.
live saying that
Why
I
even
wasn't
keep
shot collar,
talking
so now I'm
about it? You
saying
know
I
what's
saw
sad
it.
is that the people that are trying to defend him are not only making it worse, but they keep bringing it up. It's so funny.
with my own eyes.
It's a self-fulfilling prophecy. It really is.
Guys, just stop talking about it. Why does he keep asking for more rope? I don't know. At this point, it might as well just be BDSM. And this is the funny thing. Is that the bridge is burnt. These people from now on will always call you a Nazi. They will always say that you're a traitor.
Where Ludwig kind of always gave me like sociopath vibes.
They will never trust you again. They will lie about you, and they will enjoy.
Ludwig has to get in where he can fit in, right? Like, he's pretty much cooked his whole fucking ability to collab with people because he's a fucking traitor, but like...
You've already lost. How do you counter that? These are people that they only matter to the extent that you think they matter. The moment that you ignore them, they go away.
Mm-hmm.
If there's anything else that's worth looking at here. Where's
There we go. So this is an analogy.
Not a relationship. You'll get walked all over.
Babe, how you doing?
Miskiff.
Oh, hey, baby, what's going on?
We still on for recess?
Yep, I'll be there.
Okay, babe, love you.
XQC also he watched it live as well.
Me a Dr. Pepper.
I thought you said you broke up with Hattie. I decided to give her one more chance. But you said she was mentally abusive. She is mentally abusive.
So then why did you take her back?
Because she said she was gonna kill herself, alright guys? There. I broke up with her and she called me being all like, I can't live without you. I'm
Damn.
Man.
scared what I'm gonna do to myself, oh god. The bitch is crazy, what am I supposed to do?
Hey, Stan.
Yeah?
Can I talk to you?
Cartman?
It's
Okay.
Asmon.
I just want to make sure he's alright.
What do you mean?
I don't even know if I should be saying this, but Eric said he was thinking about killing himself. We broke up, and he called saying he was about to do it. I'm still really scared for him.
I'm about to send this to her.
Wait, Cartman said he was gonna kill himself?
I'll send you the voicemail if you promise to keep it private.
Totally.
You
had to take me back. You had to. I'm gonna kill myself.
I'm gonna send this to her right now.
I'm gonna kill myself and then you'll be sorry. You wish you could have me back, but I'll be dead.
Oh my god.
That's great. I'm glad you guys think suicide is so funny.
Aggression. I one time did say I was going to kill myself during an argument.
Wait, Cartman said he was gonna kill himself?
I'll send you the voicemail if you promise to keep it private.
Totally.
That's really something special. Holy shit.
Premium. Ooh. Ooh, what do we got here? Uh-oh. Uh-oh, I broke it. It's angry.
A man accused of attempted murder never should have been in the country. Police say a man accused of attempted murder never should have been in the country in the first place. The suspect is a three-time deportee from Honduras. He's also now in custody, accused of shooting and seriously injuring another driver. It's the latest case raising alarms over violent crime linked, I should say, to illegal immigrants. Christina Coleman has more on all of that. Christina.
Hi, John. The victim in this case is clinging to life right now after suffering 2 gunshot wounds to the neck and 1 in the arm. Police identified the alleged shooter as this man, 38-year-old Celine Vieda Orellana, a 38-year-old Honduran national in the U.S. illegally. Police say he's a violent offender who is not intimidated by crossing the border illegally over and over again. Orellana was deported.
Bro's been deported 3 different times.
2007, 2018, and again 5 years ago.
Damn.
He's been back in this country for 18 months after 3 prior deportations. That's incredibly troubling. I think it speaks volumes about the status of where the border was 18 months.
And they're going to have to post up with some pistoles over at the border, man. They're going to be shoot on sight.
ago. His most recent deportation that occurred, it followed a Denver arrest for sexual assault on a child who was
Jesus fucking Christ.
under 15 years old.
Police say Orellana was driving the car you see highlighted on your screen last Saturday as he was stalking the man who was driving the vehicle in front of him.
We located somebody following our victim, somebody who was chasing our victim throughout the night, stalking our victim as he proceeded through his day without knowing that somebody was chasing him around the city and was going to do him harm later that night.
Investigators say Orellana shot the victim while they were in their cars on
How the hell did he even get a hold of a gun if he's an illegal immigrant?
Interstate
What?
225 in Aurora. Police say they recovered Orellana's gun and that he shot at the victim at least 5 times.
Jesus.
He knew that he was going to impact that driver, but that driver who lost control of that vehicle could have easily gone into other cars. It could have easily killed families.
Police believe this was a targeted attack.
These are the kind of people that the Chicago mayor is protecting, guys. Remember, these are the kind of people. What a joke.
Florida is already cracking down on illegal migrant crime, but one state representative wants to expand it by introducing the Shane Jones Act, which would allow families to sue over murders committed by illegal migrants. Now,
Ooh, here we go.
In honor of Air Force veteran and father of 4, Shane Jones, who was killed in a motorcycle accident involving an illegal migrant in 2019. Shane's widow, Nikki Jones, joins me now alongside State Representative Bernie Jacques, who
She's within our rights to sue the state. You know why? Because it's their job, after they take all your fucking money, to make sure that you're safe. That's why.
New legislation. Thank you both so much for joining us.
That's crazy, dude.
A representative idea.
Because it sends the message that we will not tolerate our local law enforcement or local governments from not cooperating with immigration officials and when they don't enforce immigration laws. Florida has been leading on this issue. We've been telling folks that this is not a sanctuary state, and we're not just telling folks, we've put that into law. So this puts teeth into that law to make sure that no agency of the state, no political subdivision would violate that. And if so, there's going to be a very strong fine, and proceeds from that fine will go towards compensating victims of illegal migrant crime, and it will create that cause of action that you mentioned. That will allow
Florida
to seek justice in the courts against government if they fail to enforce our immigration laws. This is much needed, and Nikki Jones will tell you that she and other families.
That needs to be a federal law right there. That needs to be a federal law, so that way, the federal government can hold these states accountable. 100%.
Know that this is needed.
Well, Nikki, I will bring you in now because, as we said, this is called the Shane Jones Act, named after your husband. So tell us what happened to him.
Yes, he was just driving home one day from an illegal alien driving without a license, drinking and driving, ultimately pulled out and killed him.
That is so sad, and I'm so sorry that happened to you. And how has this impacted your family, the loss of the love of your life and father of 4?
Damn.
Well, now I'm a single mom, and
raising them 4 kids alone is gonna suck. That's gotta be awful.
trying to hold a house down and nobody holding accountability was extremely hard. And knowing the circumstances of how he had contact with law enforcement 3 times prior, ICE was never involved, and he just kept getting let out on our soil to continue to commit traffic violation crimes.
So if you were able to sue at the time, would that compensation have helped you?
It still could.
Yes. My biggest fear in the long run is losing my home, mine and my girls. And we should not be living in that fear over a crime that was absolutely one.
Bro went and served his country, got killed by an illegal motherfucker, and now the family has to worry about them losing their fucking house. That's crazy.
100% preventable.
Wow. Representative.
That's really like goes to show you how much the American government, or how much these people like the mayor of Chicago give a shit about their own citizens. That really goes to show how much they care. They'd rather take in these people from a foreign country.
Families, if this bill does become law and families are able to sue, who exactly would they be suing and for how much money?
So they would be suing that governmental entity that dropped the ball, that failed to enforce our immigration laws, and those will be the entities that are held accountable. We hope this is a strong deterrent because it's not going to be an easy path when you have grieving widows, grieving mothers. There's a lot of folks who've lost their loved ones from illegal aliens who we knew were here. And this is the point that we're trying to illustrate. It is 100% preventable when you knew these people were here and you engage in catch and release. Again, we don't have that in Florida, but we want to make sure that we strengthen that in our laws, that if ever there is an official that thinks they can violate the law, we are going to empower the families and a court of law, and a jury will determine that amount, and it will be an amount that makes that family whole. And again, there will be that compensation fund for any kind of violation that a criminal illegal alien commits. When that agency is
Florida. Damn good Florida, man. Hell yeah.
This has been a ongoing weird issue. It's not just at TwitchCon. Wolfie states that he has been groped at most Pokemon tournaments he attended last season.
That's
Please understand, this is a small piece of a whole, but I think it gives, like I said, I think it gives good grounding as to kind of the general scope that we're talking about here. The example that I think makes things the clearest, the fastest, is that I competed at 7 official tournaments in the 2025 season. At 5 of those tournaments, I was groped. Fans, when taking pictures of me...
Apparently, Asmon has had that happen to him as well. Apparently, it's very common. And it's usually like men.
...on me sexually and non-consensually during the act of taking photos.
Yep. I've had the same thing happen.
I don't like that this is happening. And I also think that it's pretty clear to most people, most reasonable people, that this is not normal behavior. Like I said, I don't want the takeaway to be that this is the only issue, or that the things that I'm going to be making changes are in direct response to the groping issue. In fact, out of all the issues I've been facing at tournaments, I think that groping is actually relatively low on my priority list.
Yeah, I guarantee you it is. He probably gets death threats constantly from actual people that show up and stuff. Like, I'd imagine he runs into quite a bit of everything.
What is going on with Pokemon? Oh my god!
That I would fix if I could snap my fingers and make them go away.
What the
Primarily
hell?
because it only happens once or twice at most events. And so there are more pressing things that have a higher impact beyond just making me feel bad and kind of violent in a way.
This is a meta level problem. I don't know why there isn't more control for this. I don't know why people act this way.
You know what's crazy is that if somebody walked up and groped him and he punched them and knocked them out and broke their teeth out of their fucking mouth, you would be seeing a clip. Pokemon tournament winner punches a fanboy or punches a fan. That's the headline that it would be. It wouldn't be fan gropes Pokemon tournament winner and gets punched. It would be tournament winner punches out guy.
Nobody should be doing this shit at all, and there needs to be more people calling it out. Unfortunately, that doesn't really happen. That's why things just keep getting worse. It's because nobody calls it out, nobody talks about it, people make jokes about it, and that's all there is to it.
Yep.
Around like we're not going to show the.
So this is the. I think we covered this a little bit last week. So this is the girl that essayed a guy who's trying to take his pants off on stream and was holding him and twerking on him. Like there was 2 girls, and it was the one where if it was 2 guys doing that to a girl, the internet would be on fire.
But it was like really weird.
She got a 24-hour ban for essaying him. And that was
she's
it.
holding this guy down. Real weird, like sexual assault. And so she actually got banned yesterday on Twitch. Any length of time that she's banned for, that is not a permanent ban. I mean, committing a felony on stream, I feel like that should be an instant perma, right?
She got 24 hours for essaying somebody, and Tectone got a week ban for calling someone fat. Let that sink in.
The person who was the victim right here says thank you.
Silk here now. Nobody making fun of you ever again.
That's the guy. That's the guy. To make you understand, in the video, you can see him smiling and laughing. A lot of people do that because they don't want to, especially with that many eyes on something. I could understand the pressure, and you just kind of get into a Joker laugh where you're just like, ha ha ha, yeah, ha, and you see the minute that the girls aren't there, bro takes off. He's trying to get away, right? That's the guy.
You guys literally saved me. I'm not even joking.
Nigga.
Because I was at the lowest point of my life.
And I'd do it again and again and again if I had to, bro.
So she did try to reach out after, obviously, people started talking about this. No surprise here. Nina is asking me for your number. She's just trying to do damage control. And this is her talking about it again.
I'm gonna always be all right, bro. Trust me. But I want to make sure.
Well, not.
I want to let you know. I want to let you know. This girl has come out in some kind of podcast thing saying that she used to beat. She was like part of the foster system or something, and she had a brother that she would beat from the age that he was, I think she said 13 to 16. And so she pretty much beat that boy until he was big enough to defend himself. And she was like, they had been picked up by a foster family, right? It was like she was a kid as well, so she was essentially just bullying her brother. Or beating her brother. She openly had said that too.
Talking about it again.
I'm gonna always be all right, bro. Trust me. But I want to make sure.
Well, not really though, because you just got banned.
And during the situation, I genuinely 100% thought it was a joke. Yeah, I see. It is wrong. It is really, really wrong.
Nah, because if you thought that, you wouldn't have said that it's embarrassing for him to get upset about it after the fact.
Like, who wants to walk around being called that? That's embarrassing for him as a guy. Why was he a bitch?
You don't go and then try to degrade.
She's mad. Again, she's mad that, again, these fuckers get caught and they're sorry they got caught. They're not sorry they did what they did. That clip before is a prime example of that. When you really kind of dig, you really start finding
his masculinity in order to deflect from your own accountability. Like that.
This affected that man's life. So, to give you an idea of how this affected his life, he told his mom, and his mom cried for a month. And he didn't want this to resurface, because apparently this is old. He didn't want this to resurface because he was scared that it would affect his life again. He has long-term emotional and mental trauma from this that he hasn't talked about.
That's the reason why you know she's lying. A old video of her admitting that she would beat her little brother. It was so bad that CPS got involved.
But I have relationship problems with my little brother. He was like 6, so I beat him until he was like 15.
Bitch sounds like a goddamn man, bro. I said that to my fiance. I was like, that bitch sounds just like a man.
15 or 13, all the way there, and like Child Protective Services came. We had to fly to China to evade the police.
Right? Right?
Oh,
Right? Right?
They said, what?
What is it with these fucking male streamers? Trying to piss off female streamers. Like, why are you so emotional? Like, yo, if you...
Bitch, relax. Just stop sexually assaulting people. Like, god damn, it's not a gender thing. Just relax. Just stop touching it. Keep your hands to yourself.
And the black girl that was involved in that, the other one, because it was the black and it was her. It was black girl and it was her. That black girl has been kicked off of multiple podcasts for biting people. Biting them. Like, biting them so hard. She would leave the teeth marks, and like in some of the videos, you could see her pulling the skin with her teeth.
You can't stop touching your brother. You can't stop touching your fucking other people.
And then when Okay, cool. They get emotional and cry. Stop being a crybaby. You a puss. Okay. So then when they fight
I cannot wait to see the video of her crying about her career getting destroyed by this. This is the problem, is that people like this, they are only like this towards other people that they can take advantage of. There's tons of people that got it rough. But the moment that you go and you put yourself in a position where you're hurting another person, my sympathy for you goes to zero. Obviously, he's got a lot of friends around with him, but if he needs help, you know, funding any lawsuit or anything like that, lawyer fees.
He should sue her. He should sue the shit out of her and take a portion of her income every time she gets a payout from Twitch. He should. He absolutely should.
People that make sure it happens, because it's just what has to happen.
I'm kind of surprised. Yeah, I'm kind of surprised he didn't have a clip of him showing that. Actually, I'm really surprised. YouTube. Ooh, there's a new visual steering video. What? Let's go. Oh, bro, we're gonna do that in 2 days. There we go.
Just dropped a bombshell.
Check out Decoy Voice, awesome channel, by the way.
More importantly, everything about her ex-boyfriend.
This will be the second to last video right here.
About the psychological and domestic stalking and harassment, sexual assault, and threats of blackmail that Ms. Kiff has done towards me.
To which he did quickly respond to.
I have hundreds of messages and DMs from people, things that people probably would never want to get released that are very interesting for everyone, and I will be releasing it as time goes on, because why not? But before that, I would like to address everything that was said today.
I bet. Right now, if you Google his name, all the top results are the allegations from her. Now, there's a lot to unpack here, from her claims, the mountains of evidence, and his responses. But drama aside, I think the real headline is how Twitch, in a way, assisted in the escape of Amiru's assaulter, as she opened up on the aftermath of the attack.
Someone came into their work who matched the description of the guy, and this person was saying, like, oh, I'm traveling to Texas, and I caused quite a stir at a TwitchCon, and this person reached out to my manager, reached out to police, San Diego police, interviewed them. But basically what I'm trying to say is, because all this stuff was delayed, this guy was able to get really far away from San Diego, allegedly. For all we know, he lives around where Emmy and her roommates live. I can't help her if I don't know who this person is. And
she's talking about the incident where the guy walked past in the TwitchCon and walked up and tried to kiss her.
To do it. The investigation's still going on, but it's been a huge mess because of all of the delays and
it doesn't help that Twitch wasn't releasing the guy's name. So they were telling police that they'd have to subpoena the guy's name that did it, even though he got banned on Twitch.
To work with the police.
And remember, this is after the CEO essentially blamed Amiru for the attack, even though the CEO finally released this long block of text, admitting that they failed the creators, finally apologizing to Amiru, but apparently it was never directly to her.
I was literally in a Discord call with my friends, and they were like, did you see that Twitch apologized to you? And I was like, wait, what? Basically what I'm trying to say is they put out that tweet. I was never apologized to privately.
Yeah, they never pulled her aside. What the fuck?
They put that out without consulting me or anything. I didn't know that they were gonna do that, so that was
nice.
Yeah.
as honestly it seems like they're just tiptoeing around their statements, assuming there's going to be a lawsuit from Amiru, where an apology makes it...
She should. The way this was saying, she should absolutely sue the shit out of Twitch. I absolutely think she should. And she would win it.
Easier for her attorneys to establish faults, especially when the CEO says, "We failed by allowing it to happen," or response after, and our CEO apologizes online in a very public forum. That sounds like an open and shut case, but the worst part about it is it took this much to even get an acknowledgement of the attack.
What if that was a smaller streamer?
As it really seems, Twitch simply doesn't care about sexual assault. As after Amiru's assault, these two girls teamed up on this
So this black girl right here, she's known for biting people really, really hard on podcasts. She's been kicked from a lot of podcasts for just walking up and biting somebody like on the arm or like on the like neck or something weird, or on the shoulder. And she apparently abused her foster brother for like 4 years before he got to a point where he was old enough to defend himself.
With one holding him down while the other one twerked on him. Now
he seems like he's having fun. The mental toll on this is whenever he told his mom that he was essayed, his mom broke down for a month, and the physical and mental toll that it's done on him is that he usually cries about it, and he didn't want it to come back to surface because he was scared that his parents would see more of it. Hey, he sat down and cried after this.
This dude with one holding him down while the other one twerked on him. Now after massive backlash, the girls were banned on Twitch, only for one of the
24 hours later.
Bans to last 1 day. But now, more people have found
Keep in mind that Tectone called somebody fat and got a week fucking ban.
Instances of the same girls doing the same thing to the same dude. Now, a lot of idiots out there think this is just funny, but as I think Asmongold said it, if this was two prominent male streamers holding down a female streamer's assistant so the other one could grind their private parts on their body for live stream content, they wouldn't just be banned on Twitch forever, they would be in jail. But the Twitch CEO doesn't seem too focused on policing this on his platform, while his priorities lie elsewhere.
The thing we do need to make sure we do, we got to keep attracting younger viewers that, grow up on TikTok, when they're 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, even though they shouldn't be.
This incident should probably end Dan's career, as even if Twitch shuffles him
He
around...
actually fucking said that? That's crazy. That's actually crazy.
Other position within Amazon, I think he's just another lawsuit waiting to happen. But Amiru didn't just end Dan Clancy's career, as she's exposing everybody, especially her ex.
He would throw bottles, like plastic bottles with liquid in it, not like glass bottles, at me, despite me telling him like I didn't like it and it scared me and I bruise very easily. He would throw his phone at me. I would tell him, it scared me, I don't like it. And one time it even hit me in the eye, which caused me to get a black eye, but he always, was like, oh, it's an accident.
As internet sleuths are already digging up footage from 2022, where Amiru quickly alt-tabbed through Windows, briefly showing a close-up shot she took of her eye. And in his response, it sounds like he just admits it.
She brushed over that I threw water bottles or my phone near her, but that wasn't during fights. I want to make that very clear. It would be me throwing my phone on my bed when I brushed my teeth. She did tell me she got a bruise from it, and I stopped. That's all that happened. I will throw you and show you an example, chat.
Now, we're just hearing hearsay from both sides, and I'm obviously going to be biased towards Amiru, as she's a close friend to Asmongold, to whom I'm a huge fan of. But even taking a step back,
you damn straight,
to see this objectively, even if she bruises easily, if you hit her in the eye so hard she thought to take a selfie to possibly use as evidence against you, I'm guessing reality is closer to her story than yours. as evidence is something Emiru brought plenty of, as she showed several instances of
All he
getting
brought was a
angry
fucking
at her
empty cage
video
with no
gameplay,
rabbits in it.
but then showing chat logs of after they had broken up to illustrate how desperate he was to reconnect with her, only to find some of these were likely written by AI. But she wasn't the only one hoarding evidence from the relationship, as apparently he saved video of how she allegedly starved her rabbits and their dirty living conditions. Now, being a bad pet owner is a hot button issue, especially after a certain streamer's possible shock
Right,
collar.
boys, we can't forget about K911. Kaya will be free from the kitchen to the TV. That's right.
But coming back to complain about a rabbit cage after she went into how he allegedly assaulted her in her home, to which his response was acknowledging the incident and sharing his side of the story, saying he misread the situation. Now, I don't want to play those particular clips, as it's sick. It would probably get me stricken for playing that audio, and it's not my story to share in detail like that. And although I'm no attorney, it seems that she explained a crime, and his very public and voluntary recollection of it sounds like, at least to me, an admission. But this goes far beyond online gossip. This is for the courts to interpret, and with Emiru seeking...
I agree. I feel like, and I'm going to state this very clearly, both sides, it's allegations. Until it's taken to court and it's settled in court, or if it doesn't go to court, then all it is internet drama. Regardless. As far as I'm concerned, if this doesn't go to court, it's internet drama. It's bullshit. It needs to go to court.
A restraining order, that's exactly where this is likely heading, as Emiru's also expecting to be sued.
I would not be surprised if he tries to sue me for the stream that I did today and for coming out about him. Not because he thinks that he would win, but for PR reasons, like a slap lawsuit.
And I'll be honest, I know next to nothing about this guy. I even just recently found out about XQC due to his Hassan Dogtober 7th K911 coverage, and apparently he's a top 10 Twitch streamer.
Yep.
So pretty much the only thing I know about Mizkif is these allegations, but even if he successfully sues Emiru...
I know one thing. He does still go live daily, and he did say that he would be leaking more evidence as the days continued. I've yet to see anything that is crazy. I don't think I've even seen him leak anything. That's what he alleged that he would say he would do, but yet I've yet to see it.
He's never going to fix his public image, as Twitter is flooded with old clips of him smacking a streamer, crashing out at Emiru's moderators to ban anybody criticizing him, with Reddit saying he's made her cry on stream, and even found a clip of him allegedly yelling at his ex. And I can't confirm the context or validity of any of these titles, but what I can say confidently is Mizkif is indeed a piece of shit, as apparently...
Amen, brother. Bro, amen to that. As far as I'm concerned, if he decides to sue Emiru and she countersues him and wins, he should go to jail.
His previous controversy was over his comments on Charlie Kirk's assassination.
He's a right-wing political guy. They find that stuff funny all the time.
Oh my god, that's horrible.
Oh my god. What a shot. Holy crap.
Miz, this is...
And that wasn't the only instance.
I think that Charlie Kirk's death was definitely a death, for sure. But yeah, I'm glad he's dead. Just kidding, I'm just kidding. Or am I? No, I'm kidding. Am I? I don't. Well.
And I understand these guys are desperately trying to be edgy, just to generate some controversy in a several-hour-long live
Man,
stream.
You can't joke about someone being shot and killed. You can't joke about that, man. You realize that you're in that chair with that camera on because of America and its privilege to allow you to do that? If you do this kind of job in any other country, for the most part, they'd find you and kill you and take all your stuff. You are one of the most privileged individuals to live in America, where for the most part, you can say what you want on stage, and you really want to celebrate somebody getting killed over the law, over their ability to speak? Brother, Come on.
Clipped and spread on the internet. But all jokes are derived from some level of truth. And you don't see that assassination video and say, "What a shot," or "You're glad he's dead," unless that's somewhat how you really feel. So this idiot ended his stream saying he's not going anywhere, as he's taken others down with him.
I am not going away. I have no plans to go away. And I believe a lot of the situations today were absolutely exaggerated. I have things I will be leaking over the next few days of other people, of other things. I have a lot of messages that I have that I'm going to expose as time goes on, because I do believe that this is a time to go buck wild.
I don't know about you, but this doesn't shout innocence to me.
No.
This sounds like, if I'm going down for this, everybody else should too. Which is honestly probably even what his enemies want. Everybody from his inner circle being exposed for being scummy. It's just sad that this took Amiru being attacked on stage and Twitch to try to cover it up for her to finally not give a fuck. And just go.
It's sad that she has to deal with all of this together. Honestly, like it's all just kind of piled in on top of each other. It really sucks. All right, let's move on. We got some Midwest safety. Check them out. We got the 126 mile per hour chase of a stolen police car.
In Barrington, Illinois, a small town northwest of Chicago, officers were dispatched to a car dealership when a security camera monitoring service discovered 3 to 4 suspicious people on the property. When officers arrived, they had no idea one of the stolen cars would be their own.
198, you see subjects get into a car. Other units can come in off of Dundee Road. They're coming out with a Porsche. Very high rate of speed.
Oh, so they're like actively stealing the cars. Damn! Oh, they gotta get into that car.
They're ramming the gate. Get on the ground! Get on the ground now! Get on the ground! Get on the ground!
Man, shoot him!
Get on the ground, motherfucker!
Oh, I'm shocked.
190 more Porsches are being stolen.
138, I'm 1060. Can we get Inverness to respond as well?
Hey, Inverness, get into the area, please.
Are you hit?
75 and 73 are out. 190 black SUV Porsche headed eastbound on Dundee Road. And there's also another Porsche left southbound.
Are you hurt?
No, I'm okay.
Is he in the car?
That's a good question. Why is the horn still? Oh, it's the alarm. Okay.
Sector 136, hold it here.
So how the hell did they manage to get a car? How did they manage to get a police car?
The white Porsche.
What? All over road. Just he was another vehicle. Southbound. He's on our way with it. White Porsche stepped to the southbound Barrington. I'm eastbound Dundee, passing Carlisle. That black Porsche is far ahead of me. Right.
What the fuck? And somehow he still fucked it up.
I got another Mercedes coming out.
Oh!
They're gonna ram the gate.
Damn, bro.
Headed westbound on Dundee Road. They would.
Damn, how many of these people are gonna?
And
Jesus.
They're gonna go southbound on Barrington Road. White Mercedes. I know. Just get in your car.
How often does this happen where people just get into a Mercedes dealership and take all the cars? I love how they're just ignoring the police shouting stop.
I need another unit. Got people running. At 68. Get on the ground!
Bro, you know it's gotta suck out there. It's snowing and it's wet, soppy, freezing. I bet dexterity. Oh my god.
Down the ground.
Bro. Bro, you dumbass. Oh no. You know I gotta make this comment. God damn it. It would be a woman. Oh my god. How the fuck? Bro is gone with that shit too. He's gone.
Yeah.
Bro. Oh, that I would not want to be in the debriefing room when they sit there and talk about that shit, dude. Oh my god, that's got to be so embarrassing. Oh my god, that's got to be embarrassing. You know what's even more fucked about that? I just realized there's a good chance that her CB that she has on her is connected to that car. So she can't even radio in and let anybody know that she just got carjacked. They don't know. Because usually when you've got the individual CBs, there's like an antenna inside of the car itself that disperses the radio. It's like a mini disperser. So that that's her trying to use the radio. She can't get it. She can't get it. Oh, she got it. Dude, you know she's a problem. You know she's a fucking problem. They already know who it is. What a joke.
I might need other units out here.
Some people, even if they can get past all the things, they just don't need to be police officers. They just don't. Going 126, brother. God.
I just got T-boned. They rammed me. I blocked the gate. And a Porsche came flying out. Hit me.
Bro, that guy could have ditched that car anytime and gotten away. That was his biggest mistake right there. If I was that guy, I'd have gotten far enough away to make sure that I could have gotten away. They would have never know who did it. What an idiot, brother. What a fucking fool. Oh, no, he lost control of the fucking car! Damn, bro! Fuck! Holy shit! I hope the person in that Prius is okay. Oh, dude.
Hey, let me see your fucking hands! We're at Dundee and Ela. Dundee and Ela. You know, we need units here. And then another vehicle. We got somebody in the woods. Somebody in the woods. That's what we need units here. And then another vehicle. We got somebody in the woods. Somebody's in the woods.
Is he still trying to run?
me see your fucking hands.
Oh my God, there's no way.
Let me see your hands.
You realize he just made impact with that Prius going at 66 miles an hour?
Are they okay over here?
How the hell is he even, like...
I think it's a stolen car. Just make sure, stay back. I know if they're armed.
All right. So they've all pretty much wrecked right now, so we're chasing them all. I'll keep you updated. Don't fucking move! You hear me? Don't you fucking move! Don't move! Don't fucking move!
I was gonna say, yeah, no, there's no way he's not messed up from that. There's no way, bro.
Roll onto your stomach. Roll onto your stomach. Hey, keep your fucking hands up. Don't fucking move. You understand? Don't fucking move.
God damn. You guys, if you're gonna steal a car, the least you can fucking know is how to drive. You realize that, like, there must have been like 4 people that took a car, and like, it seems like most of them didn't know how to drive, or at least this guy didn't. You know he's gonna rat the other 3 out.
38, we got one at gunpoint. Don't move! Why are you moving, dude?
Oh, he's running. He's running.
Yeah, this guy. You're gonna need a days.
Oh!
You okay?
Yep. Okay, thank you guys.
Yeah. I'm not sure if you saw
Bro, I could not imagine. I could not imagine. You know what's really sad? Is that these guys, even the other police officers, they have their guns out and they keep telling this guy not to move or they're going to shoot him. And you notice how not a single one of them opened fire. Like, seriously. He just took another police officer's car, probably just hit somebody in a Prius going 66 miles an hour and killed them. It's crazy.
Another guy that took off.
All that, and they're still too scared to shoot this guy when he's trying to run.
He did?
Just imagine if he was able to slip police and get into another police car.
They came out and stole my squad car?
The one that took your car?
Yeah.
There was a second one that went right before that. I'm on your back right now.
Oh, he's about to get tased again.
I mean, hold the second unit, get out of the car.
Bro, that car is totaled. Here's the Prius, man. No, that's not the Prius, is it?
Them now in custody. Somebody remember entrapment.
Oh, sure enough, that's the Prius. Bro, look at that fucking car.
We have one subject entrapped in the vehicle.
Oh, man, they're gonna have to bring out the fire department. Dude, look at that wheel well. Ah, dang.
There we go.
Oh, damn.
Yeah. Dude, I have no clue. No one right now. Our supervisor's at Motorworks. Okay.
Oh, that was the supervisor that got his car T-boned by one of the runners.
Well, that's cool.
I need that to get back to my house. You won't need that. You're gonna be here a while, buddy. You won't need that, I promise you.
I used to be the police, right? What the streets? Oh, who's missing? Are we missing the bad guys with them? No, we got them.
Did you?
136.
So wait, did the same guy that ended up ramming that car, did he get dropped off to get another car and he rammed that one too?
Out of the vehicle.
Subject out of the vehicle, 10-4.
All right, so hold on just one second. So just to be clear, we got one offender in the stolen car, but in custody. Right, one victim.
and one victim.
And then everybody else at Motorworks.
They are damn lucky that nobody died in that crash. If someone had died in that crash, dude, I would have sued the shit out of that police department. There's so many times, like the minute, because where she was standing, she could have shot through that driver's side window and killed that guy in that police car. Think about how the toll would have been on her mentally if she had gotten away and killed these two people.
Was anyone else with you in the squad?
Yes.
Someone was in the squad with you?
Yes.
Is he in the woods here with us now?
Yes, nah, he in the other woods.
We got one still at large, sounds like.
He is lucky that car slowed down the way it did before it made impact. There's that dude.
In the other woods. What? In the other woods over there.
Just put that way.
Oh, that way.
You want to show him?
For real. He banged out.
For sure?
Yes.
Is he armed? Has he got a gun?
Black.
You got a gun?
He got a gun. What you got? He got a black hoodie, blue pants.
Let's go.
Yeah, look at that. He already ratting him out. He's already ratting him out.
Here, sit up so you can breathe, man. Just sit up like this.
We're at large, westbound, black hoodie, blue pants.
173, correction. 173, go ahead.
You went this way?
Yeah. He been at the woods.
Who was he driving or were you driving?
He was driving. He been at the car when he crashed.
All right, what's wrong?
Failed dark hoodie, last seen westbound.
Oh, yeah. I got it. Go on, relax. All right, we're going to stand up, all right? Here, we're going to kind of roll aside. Get your knees onto you. Hold on. Get your feet onto you. All right, now come back up. Ready? There you go. All right, we're going to grab it. Just hold on. I'm going to search you one more time while you're up, okay?
You got nothing on you, right?
Got keys down there, too.
31 last time. We got enough squads here.
My keys are so too. Where the keys at? Okay.
Pretty good. And,
say where the guys at.
All right, you got a taser probe in you, just FYI, so.
Yeah, that's going to be hard. We got to go that way.
That way?
No, it's such a big slope right there.
All right, here, you got him for a second? Hold on.
Did y'all would cook him? What? Did y'all would cook him?
No.
Who y'all with?
Barrington.
Y'all would cook him there?
What's that? You're going to Cook County Jail.
Yes. I won't be out here with these people. When he crashed, hit me in my head.
All right, we're going to get you an ambulance, but we got to get you up here, man. We called an ambulance already, okay?
Okay.
Can you get your legs on you so we can get up?
Okay.
We're like literally almost there. Look at this. Look.
Oh. Okay.
Oh, fuck, dude. You're good. You're good. Almost there, bro. Let me grab my squad. He's gonna need an ambulance too, but you don't need an ambulance?
Yeah, we're gonna get you checked out regardless. Hello? Have they called you yet? We got a major show. You gotta come in. We got one squad crash. We got one guy in custody at least. Multiple one civilian that was involved in the crash.
We're going to shut down.
They're looking for 2 more guys running around town. Hey, can you guys shut this down?
At Harrington and
Hey, you okay? Wake up, bro. What's your name?
According to the police report, a review of Motorworks' surveillance footage revealed that 5 to 7 offenders stole many key fobs and began stealing luxury vehicles at 6 in the morning. They were in the middle of stealing their second round of cars when police arrived. 27-year-old Tavarius Jackson was charged with 2 counts of aggravated possession of a stolen vehicle, criminal damage to property, aggravated battery to a peace officer, and aggravated fleeing and eluding. A second suspect, 23-year-old Lamont Jackson, was arrested 2 miles south of Motorworks after crashing the second Mercedes that fled the lot. He was charged with aggravated fleeing and eluding and possession of a stolen motor vehicle. Both suspects were held on a $100,000 bond, and both suspects were on parole for prior felony convictions. According to the Illinois Department of Corrections, Tavarius received a 4-year prison sentence for 2 counts of burglary and 3 counts of possessing a stolen vehicle. He was released April 2025 and is on parole through spring of 2026. Lamont received 5 years for burglary, aggravated reckless driving, and possession of a stolen vehicle, and is currently serving his time at Pinckneyville Correctional Center. According to the police report, the black Porsche was never located. In all, 5 people sustained injuries in 4 separate crashes caused by the group of thieves, and all involved have made a full recovery.
Hell yeah, they made a full
They came
recovery.
back for seconds, same lot, same plan, and same arrogance. That's not a random crime. That
Dude. You know what's really sad? Is there are people that do this kind of shit and they get away with it. That no, they don't get away with it. They get caught, but then they just get released later. It's such bullshit. It's such bullshit. All right, we are rolling out of here for the day. Thanks for sticking around. Thanks for watching the stream. We'll be on tomorrow, bright and early. It'll be a little bit easier to get on tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? We'll see y'all tomorrow. Stay safe out there. Stay friendly. Try to put a smile on someone's face. And we'll be back on tomorrow, boys. Have a good rest of your day. Peace.
Wow.